Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave. We're talking about video games, comic books, a little bit of social commentary, occasionally the toy, but mostly comic books and video games. Real quick YouTube update. I have hit over 1,000, so I thank you for that. But I noticed that 93% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you like my content, please subscribe, and yeah, you'll get more of this fat guy content. But you're not here to listen to me prattle on about that. You want to see what 5 PlayStation 5 games you can enjoy the spooky month of October. So we're starting off with a remake first from Night Dive Studios, and that is a remake of System Shock. Now, this is the game that BioShock was a spiritual successor to. So this is the original puppy. Came out on PC in the middle 90s. Tracks to be one of the best first-person horror games ever. And I kind of agree. Like, this game is fun, but you have to have a walkthrough as you play it. Just due to the fact that there is no what to do HUD. There is no anything that helps you with that. I wandered around for a while before I'm like, fuck this, and played something else. So I do have to have a, walkthrough for this, but it's very atmospheric, very horror-oriented first-person shooter. Just have your phone next to you with GameFAQs open if people still use that. Up next is one of the games I streamed for a little bit. It's kind of sad that Pieces Interactive did go out of business after publishing the remake of the PC classic Alone in the Dark, starring David Harbour and I forgot the lady's name, Jodie Comer. Both of them take the lead characters. I did finish David Harbour's section where he plays as, oh my god, how the hell? Edward Carnby. It's been a long few weeks, so please forgive me, but he plays Edward Carnby, so you can go through his side of the story, and then you can play as the lady as well as go through her side of the story. I haven't done that yet, so maybe I'll do it this month if I get my Warhammer 40k nerve scratched. But this is a fun game. It is scary. The ammo's very limited and stuff up until a certain point where you're hitting bosses. And then you're just like, ammo's being thrown at you. Like the NRA is drop shipping ammo to you because you need it. Because that last boss was kind of a pain in my ass. Now this game, unfortunately, is coming from a studio that's been closed and then unclosed and then reclosed and then kind of closed. I believe they are now owned by Embracer Studios, and that is, of course, Tango Gameworks, which gave us the amazing 2 Evil Withins and Hi-Fi Rush, which I've not played yet. I'm sorry. I like physical copies, obviously. I rarely buy a digital copy unless I already have the game, and I'm too lazy to get my fat ass up to open it, or it's like $3. That's just how I roll. This game is interesting. It's not as scary as it's led on to be. But basically everyone in Tokyo, their soul has been stolen, from what I understand of the story, and you just happen to be like meshed with a detective that was trying to figure out why this was happening prior to his demise. Not the game you'd expect after playing Evil Within. It's still creepy as fuck, but it's more of a unsettling, creepy feeling. I haven't played this one in a very long time. Tokyo's population has vanished, and deadly supernatural forces prowl the streets. Use an arsenal of elemental abilities to unravel the truth behind the disappearance and save Tokyo. It's a fun game. It's probably a discounted title now, but I would definitely pick it up to support poor fledgling Tango Gameworks, because we hardly knew you. Now, I do have one game I have not played yet. I played the original of Dying Light, which I loved, and this one is on my list to play this month. I really want to get to it. I'm pretty sure, I already, installed it onto my PS4, so I'm very excited to get into this. I doubt I'll have anybody to play with because I think all my friends turned off their PlayStation 5 access. Plus, it's also like a 4-year-old game, so I'm always behind the times, which is pretty cool. But 15 years after the virus won, civilization has fallen back to the Dark Ages. Oh my god, I'm going blind. Plunge into the post-apocalyptic world and explore the reaches of one of the last standing cities. Shape it with your choices and face the consequences as you decide its fate. Now, the first one was fun. I'm assuming it carries over. I hope it does. If not, I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments. Like, yo, dumbass, play the game next time. It's like, well, I plan on playing it this month because it's a scary game. I try to hold on to these for like September, October, and a little bit of November before all the holly jolly Christmas shit hits. But it's a parkour, first-person shooter, zombie survival game. That's pretty much it. Plays like the first one. I mean, Techland did bring us the first Dead Island and the second Dead Island. Fuck Escape from Dead Island. And maybe we'll talk about Dead Island 2 in a bit. But I'm excited to play this. Techland is a good developer, and I did enjoy their first romp into the zombie, well, all of their zombie games. So hopefully this one does not disappoint. I did get it on sale really quick after they released it, though, so that kind of has me worried. But one day I'll play it. Hopefully soon is that day. And then up next is a game I briefly mentioned, and that is Dead Island 2. This one is not by Techland Games, and I honestly forgot who did it. Dam Buster Studios and published by Deep Silver. But this is fun. This game reminded me of games in the early 2000s, middle 2000s, basically before like 2015 when gaming started to get infected. It's just a fun, violent as fuck zombie romp as you try to save yourself from California, which is kind of the new thing to do anyway now without an apocalypse. But it's fun. It reminded me of just the fun classic games we used to play. That's why Warhammer Space Marine 2 is doing so well. It's just a fun, chunky, fucked up game. You're not being prattled to, you're not being messaged, and you can enjoy beating the fuck out of zombies with melee weapons or guns. Game is beautiful. Game is fucking hilarious too because it takes place in LA. And god damn does it mock Holly weird, and I love every minute of it. But Dead Island 2 is another one on my list. I'm about halfway through, I think, and then a boss just kept fucking whooping my ass, so I need to get back at it. But what PlayStation 5 games are you playing this holiday season? I would love to know, or this spooky season, not holiday season. But hey, I think 12, 15 years ago, I beat the original Silent Hill on the PlayStation 1 on Christmas Day. So, yeah, I'm a little fucked in the head. But let me know in the comments, and like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all soon in another video.